In today's time, more than ever, we have weak men in our society. It's not a problem of one country or city in the world, but the whole world is plagued by the rise of weak and incompetent men. We have men in our society who complain that they are not getting enough chances, that the world is unfair to them, and they need more out of life in a way as if they are entitled to it. These same men deal with the most number of mental health issues. Why? Because hitting puberty is not manliness. In order to become a real man, one has to endure hardships, face rejection, and keep moving on in life. One has to remain calm in situations which make one's head boil with rage, but for the better future, they have to manage. Sadly, today, teenage boys and even males who are in their 20s or even 30s seem to keep acting like children. They prefer to keep scrolling their Instagram and Facebook feed rather than have real and actual conversations with people. They would spend hours on end at their video games, but will find 100 excuses when it comes to learning new skills or focusing on their studies, which will eventually benefit them in the future. The rise of these weak men has grown increasingly in number after the dawn of the internet, when things started to become a lot easier than they were in the past. Instead of mail, we got the email. Instead of visiting people, we could just video call them, and food delivery services eliminated the need to learn cooking or eating healthy. Just press your smartphone a couple of times, and in under 30 minutes, your handful of poisonous junk food arrives at your doorstep that you can shove down your throat and satisfy your cravings, forgetting that this is bad for your health, and you will develop health problems in the future. Men were seen as protectors in the past. That were the one quality that we possessed and use to lead armies into war, but if we see now, men are emotionally, physically, and mentally weak. Too much convenience is breeding laziness and depression. The worst plague that is crumbling society is pornography. It is contributing to this ever-growing pandemic of weak men. Unrealistic expectations are being set by this industry that is bigger than Hollywood in revenue. Furthermore, the current education system is also flawed in providing the essential skills to make oneself equipped in overcoming the challenges of the modern world. These actions are creating hopelessness, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorders among males, leaving them vulnerable in dealing with day-to-day life. Whenever a problem arrives, they tend to escape it instead of facing it and clearly trying to solve it. Now, I am not saying that men of today are doomed and nothing can be done for them, or that technology is bad, or the fact that these luxuries of life should be thrown away. I am saying that men of today should realize their responsibilities and try to work towards them instead of succumbing to their challenges and hiding behind the comfort of their addictions. Instead of mindlessly scrolling on Facebook or Ninstagram, they should try to look for business opportunities. Instead of binge-watching Netflix, they should study the business model of Netflix and try to learn how it can be implemented in their businesses. In addition to that, they can also start learning about the stock market or cryptocurrencies and begin a whole new pathway to possibilities that will certainly take away the gloominess in their lives. As said by the famous author Jordan B. Peterson, "And if you think tough men are dangerous, wait until you see what weak men are capable of. Weak men are full of potential, they just have to find a way to channel that hidden potential in a positive way, rather than getting angry about their lives' problems."